Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be doing another monthly TBR and we will be going back to the prompts. As you can see, our cart is full again. We have some new books on here. This is now my spring TBR, so this will stay like this for the entirety of spring and then we'll switch it again for summer. So we want to try to get as much of these physical books off of my TBR before the season is over. We're going to be picking 6 books this month because I will only be reading one of my book club books. I also decided that the ones that we end up picking, I will be putting in a different jar and we will just keep picking until we used all of them, because I feel like even though I have so many in here, I feel like we still pick the same ones over and over and I want to try out some new ones. So after we use them, we will take them out. So let's get started. I'm excited. I feel like we haven't done this in a while. Okay, so that one flew. A book with a two-word title. Two-word title. Brutal Prince, Magnolia Parks, Love Redesign, Book Lovers, The Tenant. Love Redesign and Magnolia Parks were just on a monthly TBR and I kind of don't want to read them. So I'm choosing between Brutal Prince and The Tenant. I have not been really in a Freida McFadden mood recently, so I think I'm gonna go with Brutal Prince. Interconnecting standalone. I feel like we get this all the time. Practice Make Perfect is the only one because you can read these books out of order. They don't have to be read in order. So I think we're gonna go with Practice Makes Perfect. Let's pick a green one. A world you would want to be part of. That's a good one. Powerless is definitely a good contender. I feel like Powerless and the Windy City series are two very good contenders for this one. I definitely want to read The Right Move, but I also really need to continue this series. But I think I'm gonna have to go with The Right Move. I've been wanting to read this for so long, and this will be the second TBR in a row that this has been in. Gosh, we go through these so fast. Fantasy book. And the only fantasy book that I have on here is Assistant to a Villain, which I'm actually not mad about because I'm actually excited to read this book. We all know, I always say this, I'm not a fantasy reader, but I heard this is a very good book to start with if you are not a fantasy reader and just now getting into fantasy, because it's not like a lot of crazy world building and a lot of like crazy words that you have to get used to, and the plot is very good and interesting and the romance is really good. So I'm actually excited to read this, and this is also, once again, the second time in a row that this is on a monthly TBR. Oh my gosh. Let's go with one of these. A book with water on the cover. I know Magnolia Parks, I'm pretty sure has water on the cover, yeah. Magnolia Parks has like this little lake right there. The two books I'm not in the mood for both have water on the cover. Book Lovers technically has water, even though it's like cartoony. Oh my god, this one has water on the cover. It's a love story. This does technically have water, the corner at the bottom. Okay, we have a lot of contenders for this. I'm pretty sure this has water. Yep, this one has water at the very bottom. Okay, that is a few options with some water. Okay, so I think the 3 that I definitely know I do not want to read are these 3: Magnolia Parks, Love Redesign, and Book Lovers. Meaning we are left with these 3. I actually have no thrillers on the TBR, so this one could be a high contender. And I already have like 2 romances and a dark romance on there. So as much as I want to read this, I feel like not now. But I think I'm gonna go with The Only One Left. I put this on so many TBRs and still have not gotten to it. Like, I think we really just need to get to it, and we have no thrillers, so that will be a good little mix-up right there. Film these like so fast. 5-star prediction. So a 5-star prediction is definitely this book, because I've given every single Taylor Jenkins Reid book a 6 stars actually. I read 2 books by her and they were both 6 stars, so this is a 5-star prediction book. This one, Powerless, once again, 5-star prediction. I love this series and I gave Heartless 5 stars, and I hear this is a lot of people's favorite book. So I think it's really up to these 2. This is another prompt where this one could be a contender, so like I feel like I should just pick it. I feel like something's just saying to pick it, but also I already have some romance up there. some thick ones too. I think I'm gonna put One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, because this one truly is a 5-star prediction book. I know Taylor Jenkins Reid can do me some good, so I think we're gonna go with this one. So the 6 books that we have on our TBR for the month of April is Brutal Prince, Practice Makes Perfect, The Right Move, Assistant to the Villain, The Only One Left, and One True Loves. I think this is a very good TBR actually, and I'm confident I can read like a lot of books off of that one. And these prompts will be put to the side, so we will not be getting them again for probably a couple months. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video.